Yes, we are at live. Merhabalar herkese. Bugünkü canlı yayınımızda Top Speed Channel Türkiye'de karşımızda Avrupa Ralli Şampiyonu ve 2012 Türkiye Ralli Şampiyonu Luca Rossetti var. Luca Rossetti ile yaklaşık bir saatlik bir sohbetimiz olacak ve bir saat içinde sağ taraftan artık sağ mı sol mu bilemiyorum ama sorularınızı sorabilirsiniz. Merhabalar herkese. Bugünkü canlı yayınımızda ama bu sesin gelmemesi gerekiyordu. Karşımızda çünkü bu sesi açtım. Evet. Hi Luca, how are you?
Hi everybody. I'm okay, thanks. In good health. First of all, you know that Italy got huge trouble, and we are going back to, let's say, normal lifestyle in these days. So not so easy, but it is like it is.
Evet, Luca dedi ki İtalya'da durum çok zor ama bu durumlar değişecek, bu durumlar düzelecek, bekliyoruz. Ve ben de şimdi ona sormak istiyorum. Rally kariyeri nasıl başladı? Rally ile ilk tanışması nasıl oldu? Nasıl bu işe merak saldı? So I want to ask you, Luca, how did your rally career started? How did you decide to be a rally driver? And how was that progression started?
Yeah, my father was driving on rally in at the beginning of the 80s, from 1981, with the Cinca Rally 2, Group 2. So
very famous car.
81, and I was born in 76, so it's entirely part of my life, the rally. And then when I realized that I really like rally, at least at 5 years old, I started to dream to become a rally driver, then a rally champion, and then everything started from that, from the family.
Evet, Luca diyor ki benim babam diyor 1980 ile 90'lı yılların arasında rally yapıyordu. Ben de 76 doğumluyum ve 5 yaşından itibaren bu işin içindeyim ve buna merakım vardı. Babası Simca Rally 2 ile yarışıyor. O zamanların popüler otomobili, ucuz da bir otomobil. İtalya'da zaten bu işler çok kolay ve az parada yapılabiliyor ve ondan sonra 5 yaşından itibaren ben bu işin içindeyim. 76 doğumluyum diyor Luca ve daha sonra şampiyonluklar geldi. And yok we remember just the first days at with some Citroen Saxo and some two-wheel drive cars, and then at the beginning of 2000s you started driving four-wheel drive cars and following European Rally Championship. And who was your supporter as a mentor, or who was your hero? Who was your idol?
Okay, my first mentor, let's say, at the beginning was the co-driver of Alessandro Bettega. Attilio Bettega. Alessandro is the son, no?
He's the son, yes. He's the son.
Yes. With Attilio Bettega, the co-driver, Iccio Perissinot. I met him at the beginning of my career, and he supported me a lot at the beginning. He introduced myself to the teams that were doing the national championship, and it was a really good one, especially for a young guy like I was. And he was the really first one that helped me, that supported me starting at my rally career. And then I found many others person that trust on my talent, let's say, on my speed, and the possibility to become somehow champions of national championship or European championship, and then it went ahead like this. Yeah.
Evet, 1980'li yıllarda Attilio Bettega vardı. Attilio Bettega 1985 senesinde bir Korsika turist hayatını kaybetti. Onun kopilotu bana yardımcı oldu ve ilk beni o tanıştıran insanlarla oydu. Onun sayesinde ben bu işlere giriştim ve daha sonra tanınmaya başladım dedi. Daha sonra Dünya Rally Şampiyonası, Avrupa Rally Şampiyonası ve diğer yarışlarla birlikte burada boy göstermeye başladım dedi. And we have a first question from Güngör Yıldırım. And he said, we miss Luca, and does he think again coming to Turkey, and does he think rallying in Turkey?
I really would like, because I have very good memories about the time passed there with many friends, many good people I met at the time. The first time that I came was 2008 for the for the Istanbul Rally. At the time was ERC and IRC.
Yes, IRC.
Yeah, and then the last time was the championship of 2012. So it was a lot of time, but the contact with the friends and the people there is still alive, still good, and I really would like to come back to drive a rally car in Turkey. Then, now it's difficult to do any plans according to the situation, but
Yes.
never say never, and I hope to be back soon back there. Yeah.
Evet, ilk olarak 2008'de Türkiye'ye geldim. O zamanlar IRC vardı, Intercontinental Rally Challenge. O zaman Türkiye'de yarıştım. Daha sonra 2012'de bütün bir sezon Türkiye'de kovaladım ve tabii ki çok özledim Türkiye'yi. Türkiye'deki mücadeleyi çok beğenerek yapıyordum. Umarım tabii ki eğer böyle bir şans çıkarsa yeniden Türkiye'ye gelmek istemem. Şu andaki şartları görüyorsunuz, şu andaki şartları biliyorsunuz. O yüzden bu şartlar geçtikten sonra niye olmasın diyor Luca Rossetti. And Luca, European Rally Championship is looking like this one step down of World Rally Championship. It's very close. It's a big challenge in there, and too many rallies and too many rivals. And you won this championship 3 times, and it was 2008, 2010, 2011. What makes you forced or pushed to be in European Rally Championship? Yes, Italian Rally Championship is important also, but you decide to be in motivated to race in European Rally Championship. So who was or what was your motivation for European Rally Championship?
Yeah, but it is my idea of rally, of the rally. No, from my point of view, the rally is in something in between endurance and speed.
Mm-hmm.
So endurance means also to manage the car in order to don't get too much damages to finish the long rally, and the speed for sure is a part of our business. And I think that the national the rally that are part of the national championships are always shorter and mostly connected with the speed. There is at least nothing on the endurance, and this is my view of our sports, is that something in any case. I really like the tactic during a long rally. No, you can decide to push, and then you can decide to manage the situation. You can have a wide view of the single events in order to manage all the things that can happen in the rally long, like 300 kilometers, like it was Istanbul Rally 2008 or Ypres Rally, Barum, Sanremo, Mille, all these long rally. This is really my idea, no? Long events, 3 days long, 2 days long, with 2 very, very long days of rallying, and then also the opportunity to meet different people, to visit different countries, to open the mind and get good connection. I mean, all in all, I think that the European Rally Championship is the perfect size for the championship for the people that doesn't think to become World Rally Champion, let's say, or to be focused on the career on the World Rally Championship. Yeah.
Yeah, let me translate it in Turkish.
Okay.
Benim her zaman fikrimdi, benim için rally her zaman benim hayatımda olan bir şeydi ve rally benim için dayanıklılık ve hızın bir araya geldiği bir şeydi. Dayanıklılık çok önemli bir şey çünkü uzun yarışlarda taktiğinizi ona göre ayarlayabiliyorsunuz. Nerede hızlı gideceğiz, nerede korunmalı gideceğiz. Bu yüzden bunlar benim için daha önemli. Orada kafa patlatıyorsunuz. Ulusal rally'ler daha kısa ve tamamen hıza dayanıklı oluyor. Ama işte 3 günlük yarışlar, işte 300 kilometrelik 2008 İstanbul gibi veya April gibi, Barum Rally gibi bu gibi yarışlarda uzun yarış olduğu için ona göre taktik ayarlayabiliyorsunuz durumun şartlarına göre. Bunu çok seviyorum ben diyorum. Bir de değişik ülkelere gezmek, değişik insanlarla tanışmak, bağlantılar kurmak her zaman çok önemlidir, çok güzeldir benim için diyor Luca. Ve o yüzden Dünya Rally Şampiyonası imkanım olmadığı için de Avrupa Rally Şampiyonası yaptım. And it was a tough challenge for you, 2008 and 2010 and 2011 European Rally Championship. Then there was an important rival. And is there any particular race that you never forget? You always remember?
Of course, there are a couple or more because then all these big events that is one of the most important motorsport event per country. So all of them are very, very nice. But for example, Rally Ypres in 2007 was my first, let's say, foreign victories. I mean, the first victory that I had out of my country.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very special memory, but it is not connected with the European Rally Championship. If you're talking about the European Rally Championship, for sure, the campaign in 2008 started from Istanbul Rally, and we won that rally. And then after we went to Portugal for the Rally Portugal, and we won also that rally. So these two rallies were the key for 2008 victory.
That connection problem. We have some connection problem.
Yeah.
So bir bağlantı problemi var şu anda. Luca ile
I
bir.
get really, really good memories about that.
Okay, I will try to translate, but I think there's a problem on our connection, Luca. Benim için diyor 2007'deki Ypres Rally'si kazandığın ilk zafer. Yes, I hear you, but I think there's a problem on the connection. Bu arada YouTube'da Luca Rossetti ile Avrupa Rally Şampiyonu şu anda
Okay.
bağlantı çalışıyoruz ama no, it's still frozen.
Hello.
It's still frozen, Luca.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you, but your video, your visual is stopped. Bu evde olduğumuz günlerde bunlar gayet normal. Şu anda bu saatlerde iftardan açan herkes şu an abanmış durumda internete. I think you're back. I think you're back.
Yeah. I have three. I'm living in the mountain region. Yeah, and sometimes I have three kind of connections. So sometimes I have to switch in a different one.
It's okay.
From start of the meeting. Okay.
All the races that I told, like Loris Baz, like Marco Melandri, and you are living on the mountains, so that I believe that the motorsport people they are living in the mountains. Evet, Luca diyor ki ben şu anda dağlık bölgede yaşıyorum. 3 tane değişik internet bağlantım var ama arada diyor kopma olursa bunu geçeriz. Az önce verdiği sorunun cevabını hemen sorayım. Yani senin için özel yarış hangisiydi? Bu kadar 3 tane şampiyonluk elde ettin. En özellikle bir tanesi diyor 2007'deki Ypres Rally. Orada diyor İtalya dışındaki ilk zaferimi elde ettim. İlk defa uluslararası bir yarışta başarı elde ettim. Daha sonra 2008'de o zaman IRC İstanbul'da başlıyordu. Bosphorus Rally ile başlıyordu ve ilk zaferi orada kazandım 2008'in. Bu da benim için önemli bir yarıştır. Unutamadığım yarışlardan bir tanesidir diyor. And you visit too many countries, also on Europe, and you drove too many rallies. And which one you prefer, gravel or tarmac? Which one you feel better on it?
For me, is just to drive a rally car. That's it. It doesn't matter the ground, no. It's all connected with the steering wheel. No, I really like to drive on gravel and on tarmac as well, or snow. And I like rally for this, no, because you can drive in many different surfaces. So I have no clear choice about that. So for me, there is no difference on the kind of surface when I'm driving.
Okay. Luca'ya sordum, dedim ki hangi zeminde kendi daha rahat hissediyorsun? Toprakta mı yoksa asfaltta mı? O da dedi ki benim için önemli olan şey rally otomobili kullanmak. Tek derdim o. Bana hangi zeminde olursa olsun rally otomobili verin. Rally otomobili kullanayım. Benim için hiç fark etmiyor. İkisini de çok seviyorum dedi Luca Rossetti. And let's talk about Turkey. Biraz Türkiye'den bahsedelim. 2012 sezonunda Luca Rossetti Türkiye Ralli Şampiyonası'nda Pegasus Racing adına yarıştı ve Türk lisanslı yarıştı. Onu konu sormak istiyorum. Luca, you drove an Skoda Fabia S2000 in Turkish Rally Championship in 2012, and you were also under the license of Turkish Federation with Turkish flag on your car, on your license. So it's great for us. And let's talk about it. It will be 2012, and you have also too many rivals with S2000. I remember Volkan Işık, Alcan Kazaz, and the other young pilots like Burak Çukurova, Yağız Avcı. You remember all well, but you won the championship. It was really great for you and for your team. Also, let's wish a good health for Mr. Cem Acar. Now
Yes.
he is in very different or difficult situation. I hope he will
Yes, I know.
feel better soon. Okay, let's talk about 2012 Turkish Rally Championship.
Yeah, for that year, for sure, I have to say a big thanks to Jaimajar. That I'm in contact with him also in these days. I was in contact always. I visit him after the surgery in Istanbul. So
So we were together on that visit.
yeah, sorry.
We were together on that visit.
Yeah,
You,
yeah,
me,
yeah.
Tolga.
Right. It was a really particular season because at the time I changed everything on my rally life. Let's say just Matteo Chiarcossi keep on staying with me, but we change car, we change tires, we change pace notes, we change championships, so roads, we change everything, no? And it was a very big challenge
Mm-hmm.
at the time. And then, as far as I understand, it was also one of the most interesting year for the Turkish Rally Championship of the last year, because there were a lot of good drivers involved. So it was really a big pleasure. I was really surprised about that.
Okay,
Yeah,
just let me translate it in Turkish because very important thing you said. Cem Hoca çok teşekkür ediyorum diyor. Cem Hoca da şu anda bir rahatsızlık geçirdi 2014 senesinde ve şu anda iyileşme sürecinde. Ona çok teşekkür ediyorum. Hatta Türkiye'ye geldiğim zaman onu ziyaret etmiştim diyor. Benim için çok değişik bir şeydi. Rally hayatımda birçok şey değiştirmek zorunda kaldım. Bir tek kopilotum Matteo kaldı yanımda. Onun dışında her şeyi değiştirdim. Otomobili değiştirdik, lastikleri değiştirdik, yol notu sistemini değiştirdik. Ve bizim için çok değişik ve çok enteresan bir sezon oldu dedi Luca Rossetti. Okay, it's you on the live, yes. YouTube'da kanalıma gelin, canlı yayındayız. Okay, so you can continue.
Yeah, and then we start this season with a new rally car in the kind of road that really I didn't know. I just know Istanbul Rally. Also the drivers, I know some of them, but then I found also other very good drivers, and it wasn't easy at all. It was a big fight till the end with Yaris, and but I have very good memories, not only for the races, I mean the race time, but also to go through the country, to visit new villages, new city. Everything was really nice. So then we finished with the victory. That was our target from the beginning. For sure, I have a big experience coming from 3 years on the European Rally Championship, and then 7 or 8 years from the Italian National Championship. So, but let's say it was really fun. It was nice, very nice, and I get some very good memories. Yeah.
Evet, Luca diyor ki başka bir otomobile, yepyeni bir otomobile oturduk ve yepyeni bir mücadele benim için. Bilmediğim etaplar vardı diyor. Yepyeni bir ralliydi diyor. Özellikle İstanbul etaplarının çoğunu bilmiyordum. Ama diğer pilotlar çok iyiydi. Onlarla sonuna kadar çok iyi bir mücadele verdik. Hep iyi hatalarım oldu. Sadece yarışlarda değil, yarış dışında ziyaret ettiğimiz yerler çok güzeldi. Çok güzel hatalarımız oldu orada. Tabii ERC'den yani Avrupa Rally Şampiyonası'ndan ve İtalya Rally Şampiyonası'ndan edindiğim tecrübeyle sonuca ulaştık, başarılı olduk. Ama aslında çok eğlendik diyor. I remember, Luca, that I was the presenter of the prize ceremony at 2012. It was a huge, big salon, and you won the Turkish Rally Championship, and the federation of president of the federation that gave you the trophy. And afterwards, we just have fun together, and which was great. But people, they are still expecting you to see in the Turkish Rally Championship. Yes, the situation is now it's not good, and we are just staying at home. There are also no rally or no any other race in all around the world. So how do you expect the future? How do you expect the near future? What will change, or what can change in the future for motorsports?
It will change a lot, I believe. In the very near future, it's difficult to predict even when we will be back to race, because still we don't know when we will be allowed to organize and to participate to the rally. So it's very difficult to predict anything, and also for the next future. I mean, talking about, for example, 2021. I think there will be a big budget cut because the automotive is dropping dramatically. There is no sales of cars, especially in Italy. I think also in the other countries, because all the car shops are closed. Everything is, I mean, unpredictable, but nothing good I see for the next couple of years, unfortunately. But we have to be realistic, because if we are realistic, we can do the right strategy to react in the right way, and to be ready as quick as possible, to be back as quick as possible. So this is my idea, my opinion, and I hope I will be wrong in the worst way, that it will be much better, but I think it will be like this. Yeah.
Evet, ben şunu sordum. 2020 şu anda her şey durmuş vaziyette. Yarışlar durdu, ralliler durdu. Peki ne olacak, ne bitecek, onu göreceğiz. Ama sen ne öngörüyorsun dedi. Bana dedi ki öngörmek çok zor. 2021 yılında çok büyük bir bütçe kesintisi olacak. Çünkü markalar otomobil satamıyor. İşte galeriler kapanıyor. Otomobil galerileri kapanıyor. İnsanlar araç satamıyorlar ve satamadıkları için de paraları olmayacak ve büyük ihtimalle bütçe geçişi olacak. Markaların parasının olmaması demek bu spora bütçe ayıramamalı anlamına geliyor. Ama gerçekçi olmak da lazım. Çünkü eğer gerçekçi olursan ve bunları bu şekilde beklersen daha iyi hazırlık yapabilirsin. Ama yakın zamanda benim gördüğüm yakın zamanda bir şey değişmeyecek diyor bununla ilgili olarak Luca Rossetti. So I know you are into the business now, and you were working with China. Also, you are working with Turkey, with some company in Turkey, and I believe in that time also the trade is very difficult situation. So the exporting and importing, and what can we do for survive?
Oh, this is a good question. Because I see the world is changing, and it's changing so quick. For example, to compare with the economic crisis of 2008, that the big drop takes three months. Here is taking 3 days. So it's changing so quick, and the result will be even worse. So it's difficult to understand. For sure, anything will be like before. So first of all, we have to try to survive in the tough moment in these days, this month, let's say. We have to have some tactics, and for sure the saving is the main things. because we don't know how it will be the future. And then there will be big opportunities for new businesses, new ideas. For example, I was talking, last year I was driving for Citroën in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking today in the morning with Mr. Carlo Leoni about he is the responsible for the communication and PR and the PSA group in Italy. And we were talking about not motorsport because there is nothing to say right now, unfortunately. But we were talking about how the life is changing and how the company is adapting themselves about this situation. So the smart working becomes popular. And smart working, it means a big save for the companies, for the huge companies, for example, that they have not to pay for the lunch of the employees and they're saving big money per day, for example. Then the people, the good people I see, in my company, we are a small company, but all of us at least work really a lot during this time of lockdown than before, because working from home, you don't realize, but you start the day at 7 or 6 in the morning, you start to work at the computer, and then till the 8, you don't give up, you don't left the laptop, so everybody's working more, it's more efficient. So this is maybe would be more and more useful, more and more popular, let's say, as the smart working for the companies, because also if the people there is no health problem, health emergency, there is a saving of money for the companies. There is maybe a better life for the employees that they don't know to leave the house in the morning. Even for the environment, there is less car on the way. I mean, this is a big change, yeah?
Yeah. I know that you told working from home is good, but my fiance, she's working from home and she's working for a advertising company, and she's working from 8 o'clock in the morning till the 8 o'clock in the evening, because if they are at home, yes, in front of the computer, the boss can tell you to work every time. So I will translate in Turkish, but first, öncelikle Yağız Avcı, your rival in the 2012, send you best regards, send you hello. And what you say about Yağız Avcı first, but I will translate what I ask you first, because I have a long note for you about you.
Yes. I'm talking too much,
Yes.
You invite me to talk and I am talking.
Evet, Luca diyor ki çok konuşuyorum. Evet, haklısın ama sıkıntı yok. Çok güzel konuşuyor. Ben ona şunu sormuştum. Yani ne bekliyorsun peki bundan sonra? Nasıl düzelecek bunlar? Ne olacak? Çünkü sen de bir iş yapıyorsun. Sen de rally dışında bir iş adamı oldun. Evet diyor, bu dünya değişiyor ve hızlı değişiyor. Sonuçta daha da kötü olacak çünkü zor zamanla atlatmaya çalışırken yapmamız gereken şey tasarruf yapmak en önemlisi. İtalya'da geçen sene Citroen'le yarışıyordum ve oradaki konuştuğumuz zaman diğer firmaların bütçe kısıntısına gittiğini söyledi ve tabii bu tasarrufla birlikte işte maaş ödeyememe ve işte ödemeleri yapamama gibi sıkıntılar doğdu diyor. Ben diyor küçük bir firmanın sahibiyim ve küçük firma olduğumuz için evden çalışıyoruz ve insanlar evden çalıştığı sürece yollarda daha az otomobil olacak, daha az hava kirliliği olacak ve herkes çok çalışacak bu dönemi atlatmak için. Acil bir durum olmadığı sürece evden çıkmamaya karar veriyorlar insanlar. Evden çalışmak daha iyi diyor. Luca Rossetti. Bu arada Yağız Avcı, eğer şu anda hala izliyorsan, sen de Luca'ya bir mesajın varsa buradan bize yazabilirsin. Hatta bana WhatsApp'tan da yazabilirsin. Yok, WhatsApp'tan yazma. Şu an canlı yayındayım Instagram'da. Buradan yazabilirsin Yağız'cığım. Yes, what can you say about Yağız? He's the Iceman of Turkish Rally, Yağız Avcı.
Iceman, you mean? Iceman?
Iceman, yeah. He is very cool. He is very... he's always cool, but in front of the wheel, he's a monster. Yes,
Yeah, it is. No, it was. We have some nice fights for sure.
Yes,
especially on gravel. It was really nice. Then he got and he gets a huge experience about the Turkish Championship. He was driving for. As official driver for Turkey, so then he's quiet, he's calm,
yes.
He's a gentleman, yeah. Good challenger for sure. I respect him a lot.
Şimdi Luca diyor ki Yağız hakkında, Yağız gerçekten çok soğukkanlı, çok sakin ve Çok her zaman çok cool'du diyor ama direksiyonda başında çok hızlı, çok iyi mücadelecidir diyor. Zaten fabrika takımı pilotuydu ve benim diyor toprakta en önemli rakiplerden bir tanesiydi diyor Yağız Avcı için Luca Rossetti. And 2012, after you came 2012 several times to Turkey to visit Cemacar and to have some business in Turkey. So can we expect to see you again in Turkey? So maybe we can go again to Kanatçı Haydar together. That we ate chicken wings with Tolga,
Yeah,
you,
but,
me.
also right now I'm trying to do it, as I told you, no, we are trying to do imports from Turkey, and I really would like to be there to handle everything, no, but I can't come. I mean, there is no flight. I'm not allowed to come there, so unfortunately, I'm in contact with Burak Çukurova. We have also meetings a couple of years ago, last year, for the rally for sure, and we are. You know, Burak is coming often in Italy to drive. He really likes our rally, so I met him at least once per year, even in the last years. And right now we are in strong contact with him for this time. But let's say, I hope that when we will be back in the normal way, we have a normal lifestyle. I hope to come back soon because I love Istanbul at least. Who cannot? No, it's a very nice city, and I miss him. I miss it.
Yeah. Burak Çukurova'yla temasımız var diyor. Burak İtalya Şampiyonası'nda yarışıyor. Hatta bu olaylar olmasaydı İtalya Şampiyonası'nda ilk yarışa katılacaktı Burak Çukurova. Onun temasımız var, onunla görüşüyoruz diyor. Buradaki adayları çok seviyorum, İstanbul'daki adayları. Özellikle İstanbul çok özlediğini söylüyor. Tabii ama şu anda uçuşlar yok, hiçbir şekilde evden çıkamıyoruz, her şey kısıtlanmış durumda. O yüzden hiçbir şey yapamıyoruz ve hayatı da normal dönmesini bekliyoruz. Luca Rossetti. Yağız has a comment about you. He said, having Luca with us, he made help to progress for our driving. He was very helpful to us, and I hope to meet him again. And he thanks you for your kind words about Yağız Avcı.
Thank you so much. Yağız is right, because this is not only connected to me, but it's always your challenger that makes your improvement. As good challenger you met during your career, as more you can grow, as more you can teach. No, it's not the challenger. It's not an enemy. It's the person that you can learn something.
Evet, Yağız'ın sözleri çok teşekkür ediyor ve Yağız haklı diyor. Özellikle bir rakibin olması, bir mücadelecinin olması karşılığında seni her zaman daha çok geliştirir, her zaman daha iyi yapmanı sağlar diyor Luca Rossetti. So, there's a question, which rally car that you enjoy most? You drove many rally cars and they were the very important cars, but which one is most unforgettable for you?
About this question, I have to tell the first one that I have in mind, because then I've driven so many rally cars in my career, so different, no, from the small Peugeot 106 Group N till the last WRC. All the cars I've driven, fortunately. But I can say Peugeot 206 WRC in Monte Carlo Rally 2005. Yeah, that one was a rally car.
Yeah. That was a factory car, or is it a factory-based car?
No, was from Friul Motor, private team, maybe you know them. This is the first car that I have in mind, no, but maybe it's connected with the rally also, no, in the events, because also in the last period I've driven R5 cars that are not so exciting to drive, yeah. Rally car R5 are boring to drive. There is no maybe on gravel so and so, but you can't compare with the emotions that Super 2000, for example, gives you when you're driving. But for sure, it's a fast car. Fast and boring car.
Fast and boring, yes.
Yeah. And the most that I like to drive as R5 is the Hyundai i20. I can say that the Hyundai i20 R5 is the closest R5 to a proper rally car.
You mean that Hyundai i20 is very closest to proper rally car?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, for the regulation, yeah, the R5 cars are made with many parts from the series car, from the normal car, from the production car, and you feel it to drive. No, it's not so precise like the Super 2000. It's not so consistent like a Super 2000. It's not so reactive like a Super 2000. Yeah, but what my feeling was when I was driving all this. I've driven Skoda, I've driven Citroen R5, Peugeot, and Hyundai Ford just one time. But the most emotional, let's say, was Hyundai i20 R5 for sure.
Okay, let me translate it.
You feel the noise. You have direct steering wheel. You have to put some effort, some commitment to drive the car.
I understand you. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's like the old Group A cars. You have to push it. You have to spend some energy.
The i20.
Yes, i20. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a rally driver. I want to drive rally car.
Okay, let me translate that. Şu ana kadar kullandığın otomobil içinde en zevk aldığın otomobil hangisi olduğunu sordum. Dedi ki 2005 senesinde Monte Carlo'da kullandığın 206 WRC Peugeot 206 özel bir takım otomobiliydi. R5'te çok sıkıcı buluyor. S2000'lerin verdiği zevkle karşılaştırılamaz diyor. Ona en yakını diyor Hyundai i20'li diyor. Skoda'nın, Citroen'in R5'lerini kullandım ama en yakın otomobil, zevk aldığım otomobil. Çünkü gerçek bir otomobil kullanmaya yakın hissettiren şey i20'ydi diyor. Çünkü onda biraz uğraşıyorsun, boğuşuyorsun otomobille. Diğerlerinde diyor kurallar gereği cadde otomobillerinden veya standart otomobillerden parçalar gerektiği için, parçalar kullanılması gerektiği için o etkiyi hissettiriyor diyor ama i20 en yakın o diyor. And question from Özgür Orta. He say hello. As a famous and professional rally driver, can we take our thoughts about Volkan Işık? That's my kid. It's okay.
Okay.
So what do you think
Volkan
about
part of the rally history in Turkey? Yeah, he's a very famous rally driver. Not only for the rally driving, he was a personality. As far as I understand, he was driving for Fiat Turkey, and the first time that I met him was in 2008. And I think at least in the last year, and even in 2012, was a bit at the end of his rally career. I think so. I can't say anything about the fight that we have in 2012, but I know him from the beginning, and he was a very good rally driver with a huge experience around Europe, Italy also, and Turkey as well. So then he's a gentleman. We share some nice moments. He was organizing. I don't know if he's still organizing this race with the small car.
No. He just stopped. No, he just stopped.
Okay. Because in 2012 we went all together to Moldova for some events and with Ali Matesh.
Ali Matesh, yes.
Yeah. It was. I mean, participating in a national championship abroad is not just something connected with the race. It's something connected more with everything around, all around the people, to share nice moments, to learn different cultures. Everything was different for me, so it was so nice.
Okay. Volkan Işık hakkında ne düşündüğünü sorduk. Bir izleyicimiz sormuş, Özgür Orta. Rally tarihinin bir parçası, Türk rally tarihinin önemli bir parçası Volkan Işık diyor. 2008'de tanıştık diyor ve beraber çok güzel zaman geçirdik. Çok da iyi bir rakip diyor. Çok güzel, çok centilmen bir pilot diyor. Beraber Moldova'ya gittik ve hatta sordu Volkikar'la hala yarıştırıyor mu diye. Ben de cevap verdim. Hayır, şu anda hepsini sattı. Volkikar işi başkasında şu anda İzmir'de, Ülkü Park'ta. Tabii onun gibi bir rakip yarışmak beni çok mutlu etti. Çünkü çok hızlı, çok tecrübeli. Hem Türkiye hem Avrupa hem de İtalya şampiyonasında deneyim kazanmış bir pilot. And another question from Mr. Ersan Uzun. There is also too many rally cars that you didn't drive before. You didn't drive. And is there any particular car that you say, yo, I wish to drive that one from the past, or when you look on the videos, or so, I wish I drive that car. Is a dream
That's
car?
right. I was thinking, no, I've driven all, but it's not right. I'm missing Subaru Group A. Yeah.
Okay, you.
The Impreza and the Legacy. I've
Impreza
never driven. So Ersan gets right, yeah. And I have to drive this car. And then the last, I need to drive WRC Plus in the next future. But because 2 years ago, I've driven the 2016 DS3 WRC, with a paddle shift gearbox.
Mm-hmm.
Then all the WRC 1.6 liter, 2 liter, the Corolla, the Focus, the Fiesta, then all the Super 2000, the Group A, Nissan Group A A7, for example. Or
which Group A you drove? Which Group A? Which Group A you drove?
Group A, I've driven Opel from the beginning, 1999, Opel Corsa, Group A, 1.6 liter. And then from there, I've never driven Renault Clio Group A. I've driven Nissan. Okay, Nissan. Nissan Sunny Group A.
Yes.
Then Peugeot 1.6, 106. Then I have to remember.
Too many rally cars.
Then it came in 2002. 2001, the Super 16 came. So right, yeah. So no, that's it. Yeah. Oh, this car Group A.
Yeah.
And WSP, then Super 16, Super 2000, and 4, and 3, and 2. Oh.
Too many rally car. You are like a Casanova of the rally drivers.
I don't know this, but
Casanova,
If you tell me, I enjoy to drive Peugeot 106 like I enjoy to drive a WRC car, because at least, first of all, sooner or later the downhill will come. And I hope the brake will not leave. But it's always a pleasure to drive a rally car, no? Because a special car gives you emotions.
Peugeot 106, you say?
Every kind of rally car.
Every kind of rally car.
Do you remember in 2017 the Toyota? The Toyota.
Yes.
GT86.
Yeah, GT86. Yeah.
That was a car.
So you were developing that car for Toyota, also for D-Mac tires.
No, it was Pirelli tires.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, it's for Pirelli tires, but you were also the tester of D-Mac tires, right?
No, I wasn't. No. It was a rumor. I mean, there was a small negotiation also about that, but then I wasn't doing tests for that.
Just I remember that the negotiations that you told us when you come to Turkey.
Yes, correct. There was a negotiation. Correct.
Yeah.
But we didn't finalize.
Şunu sordum, hani aklında, hayalinde hiç hangi şu otomobili kullansam dediğin bir otomobil oldu mu? Hepsini kullandım dedi. Bütün rally otomobilleri kullandım dedi. Ama dedi bazı otomobillerin dedi bende özellikleri var. İşte grup otomobillerden bahsetti. İşte Nissan Sunny GTI, işte Peugeot 106, ama her rally otomobili kullanmak benim için ayrı bir zevk. Çünkü onu çok seviyorum. Rally otomobili kullanmayı çok seviyorum dedi. There's a special question from Tolga Şansal. Do you remember Tolga Şansal?
Of course.
I'm just joking, yeah. And Tolga, he's here asking you, now the sport is changing shape, and you are very good at car setups, and all the data, how to set a car. So do you want to change or switch that information to e-sport? E-sport is very popular on the world. The people there competing from home. So do you want to change your knowledge to e-sport, like Dirt Rally 2.0 or the other race games?
I'm receiving few requests or few questions, but I'm not really passionate. I don't feel anything about that. I can say anything positive or negative is something that is not part of my life, of my view of the motorsport, no. But I'm really saying this without any bad feeling, let's say, or good feeling. It's just something that I don't know. And I cannot talk about something that I don't know. So I'm sorry to say this, but it's. I know that is becoming more popular and popular, but still I prefer. Not I prefer. Still, I have time to drive the rally cars, and that's it. I'm consider that I'm really busy on my business every day, so it's not easy. Yes.
Yeah, I understand.
To go into a new things right now for me. So I don't know anything about that. I read something. Also, my colleague in Italy, like Simone Campedelli and I think Andrea Cognola, are doing something on that. There are some rally on e-rally, but okay, I read and I said, okay, nice for them, but I don't feel anything from my side to be involved. Maybe I'm not right. I can say, but it's my feeling.
Let me translate that. Bununla ilgili çok teklif ve çok bana soru geldi ama ben bununla ilgili hiçbir şey hissetmiyorum çünkü hiç denemedim, hiç bilmiyorum diyor. Bunun için iyi mi kötü mü diyemem ama bu konuda açıkçası benim hala rally otomobili sürecek bir enerjim ve bir çabam varken şu anda ona zaman ayıramıyorum. Aynı zamanda işlerim çok yoğun diyor. İyi rally yapan arkadaşlarım var ama diyor ben çok fazla içe girmedim. So have you never tried a simulator?
No.
No.
Never. No. And yes, one time just for joke, sorry, in Monza Rally show this year, but it's just I'm not really good.
Monza
more the time that I was playing, so I was doing so. I'm not made for this kind of.
Yeah, I understand. Yes, there are some people they like playing games, or there are people that you are also good in the real life. So let me translate that. Ben bir kere Monza Show'da denemiştim ama hiç bana bir şey ifade etmedi. Çok da başarılı değilim bunda diyor. Bu konuda başarılı değilim, o yüzden hani benim için çok da cezbeden bir şey değil. Bazı insanlar oyun oynamayı sever, bazı sevmez. Ben çok açıkçası oyun oynamayı sevmiyorum diyor Luca Rossetti. Also Tolga Şansal says Italy also having the bad days and it's really nice to see very familiar and the people that we love and all our prayers with Italy, he says, Tolga. And another question from Bilgehan Çalış. He said, in your racing life, in your rallying life, is there any spectacular or special moment that you never forget? A memory, a souvenir, something?
Good or bad? Because
there is too many. Yes, like 2010 Madeira. I remember big crash.
Yes, in Madeira we had a big crash. Also in Italy, 2005, 2006 we had a big crash. So that was tough moment. Also, if we know that crash is a part, the crashes are part of our job. So we are not scary, or we are not. It's a part. You make an error and you go out of the road. But fortunately, I also some very big memories. As I told you, Rally Istanbul 2008.
Okay,
it was very nice.
Okay, Luca, I will translate it first. Tabii ki iyi ve kötü zamanlarımız ve iyi ve kötü hatalarımızda hangisini soruyor diyor. 2005 ve 2006'da yaptığımız büyük kazalar var. 2010'da Madeira'da büyük bir kaza yapmıştık. Çünkü o yarışı ben sunuyordum, hatırlıyorum o kaza. Çok büyük kazaydı. Kopilot Mateo sağ kolundan yaralanmıştı. Çok da süratli bir kazaydı. Ama gerçekten şunu demek istiyorum. Luca'ya ben şunu soracağım. Tabii ki zor zamanlar geçiriyoruz. Zor günleri hatırlamak yerine güzel hatıraları hatırlayalım diye soracağım. Luca, we are spending bad days and we are trying to survive, we are trying to change everything. And in that bad days, let's remember good memories. So I will ask you about the memories that make you smile.
Yeah, I remember the time that we were doing this. No, it's not. It was Istanbul Rally, but I think 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or 11. That some friends came from Italy also to join the rally,
Mm-hmm.
and we won the rally. And then we were at the Hotel Green Park in Pendik
Yes.
with a big swimming pool, no? So we jumped from the podium to the swimming pool directly with a beer and a hamburger. This was very nice, yeah. This I remember with really pleasure. Then connected with the sport, we have some very, very nice moments around Europe and in Italy as well. Like in 2008 when we won the championship in Sanremo, or 2007 when I won the Sanremo Rally and the Ypres Rally. And just at least in the career, there are good moments and bad moments. You have to learn from the bad moments and you have to enjoy the best moment you had at least. Yeah.
İstanbul 2010 diyor. Hatta 2011 bir diğer arkadaşımla yarışmaya gelmişti ve beraber yarışmıştık. Yani daha doğrusu o da yarışa katılmıştı ve Pendik'te Green Park Otel'de podyum vardı ve ben yarışı kazanmıştım ve podyumdan iner inmez havuza atlamıştık. Havuzda serinlemiştik ve daha sonra havuz başına hamburger, bira falan çok güzel takılmıştık. Bunu asla unutamam diyor. 2008 Sanremo Rally'sindeki zaferi de onun için unutulmaz bir yarış ama tabii iyi ve kötü hatıralardan her zaman iyi sonuçlar ve dersler çıkarmak lazım. O yüzden bunları hep bir şekilde hayatımızda tutuyoruz ve hayatımızda bunları bir şekilde unutmuyoruz diyor Luca Rossetti. So Luca, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And as I promised you, there will be 1 hour, and I just spent 1 hour with you, nearly 1 hour. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I hope to see you soon. You, Tolga, all my friends in Turkey, Yaz too, Burak. I want to go to visit Cemacar, Alimatesh, Orkanishik. Then, I mean, I have so Çiçek Guni.
Çiçek.
I have so many friends there that I'm missing because it was already a lot of time. No?
So
we're getting older. It's strange, eh? The life. We're getting older. I don't understand this. How it works.
Yes, we are older. Yeah, yes, we are just getting older. Yeah. The life is not the life is so cruel to us. But you say I want to see Tolga, but I see him every day. You don't have to see him. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same ugly face on Tolga. So and all the ugly sound, but it's okay. He's also one of the best. Diyor ki tabii ki diyor en kısa zamanda Türkiye'ye gelmek istiyorum diyor. Tolga'yı, Volkan'ı, Burak'ı, Yağız'ı, Çiçek Güney'i görmek istiyorum. Tabii ki beraber zaman geçirdim. Hatta en son geldiğinde Luca Rossetti ile beraber Tolga, Luca, ben kanatçı Haydar'a gidip orada bayağı alçak masalarda ellerimiz yağ içinde kanat yemiştik. Luca, yes, you are like one of us. You are like one of the Turkish people. So and thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you again in a rally suit and in a rally car in Turkey again. Also, the bad days will finish and we will do it rally again, and it will be great.
I hope to be back soon too. It means that we are going back to the normality first of all. Yeah. Okay. So, stay safe in a good health.
Yeah,
take care.
You too.
Yeah, my friend.
You too. Stay safe.
Ciao.
Ciao. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye.